What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to The Order. The latest edition of the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League Insider series dropped a bombshell of a reveal. The rumors were true. The Joker is coming to the game. Let's dive into everything we learned from this insider episode and what it means for the future of Suicide Squad. Before we get into the big reveal, there were a couple of interesting tidbits scattered throughout the episode. The leaderboard and social squad features of the game, which we've previously discussed, were highlighted in depth. Players rack up points during each mission, and those points are tallied up at the end to reveal the scoreboard. While there hasn't been any mention of the scoreboard actually affecting loot rewards, the winner of each mission is elevated to squad leader and is given the power to dictate choosing the next mission. This scoring system doesn't stop at your own play session either. Mission to mission performance is tracked via a global leaderboard system, which tracks players from every squad size, whether you're playing solo, duos, trios, or a full team, with filters likely for the various regions and platforms. Again, while Suicide Squad is a cooperative game, it appears as if a little bit of competition or co-opetition has been baked into the game's makeup to give players added incentive to grind through and improve their characters. While climbing leaderboards isn't something that I'm particularly interested in chasing, I think it's a great example of a feature that will only add to the game's longevity. This is a much bigger thing than people realize. I fully expect to see people gunning for best squad, best overall player, and keeping the community alive and thriving through that sense of achievement. On top of this, we also got confirmation of the game's clan system, which will allow players to officially group up in a guild-like structure, complete with clan rewards, daily and weekly clan challenges, and a full-on clan leaderboard. More social features and competitive systems in place to build out the game's community. These are definite wins. Cosmetics and emotes were also given a bit more shine. Player customization is the source of the game's post-launch monetization model, and a ton of emphasis was put on the fact that all post-launch content, from new characters to missions, story updates, all of it will be completely free. No additional cost, no paid expansions. What that content will look like was also revealed in depth. Game updates will come in the form of seasons, with season 1 beginning in March. Each season will introduce a new playable character, and with it, 2 new story episodes and an overall seasonal theme, the first of which is built around the aforementioned Joker. On top of that, we can expect new weapons, new areas and environments, new activities including something called strongholds, new boss fights, and so much more. This is exactly the kind of roadmap I wanted to see from the game, a clear direction for exactly the kind of updates we can expect moving forward, and an abundance of it. Getting a new character and new events just 1 month after launch shows that Rocksteady is pretty serious about their intentions to keep players consistently engaged, and it doesn't appear as if we're going to be experiencing any long lulls with no new content. This is a major plus for a game fighting an uphill battle amongst the stigmas of past live service failures. One thing to note, the Insider episode didn't cover much about the game's actual endgame activities as of now, which we learned much more about during the debut livestream event. We do know that much of the narrative focus of the endgame will be built around traveling the multiverse and dropping into multiversal hotspots to stop Brainiac. Which leads us to the real reason we're here. The Joker is back, or a version of him. Season 1 will introduce a new version of the Joker as the first new playable character in the game. This Joker hails from another Earth and was a member of the Suicide Squad on his world, which also explains why he's not being played by Mark Hamill, who voiced the Joker in the past Arkham games. I was pleasantly surprised by how much of the Joker we actually got to see in this, as full gameplay was shown off for the character, including his rocket-powered umbrella traversal system. We can also see what kind of weapons he can use, as you can briefly glimpse him wielding an assault rifle here and firing what appears to be a revolver-like pistol. The Joker appears to be as fluid and chaotic as you would expect him to be, and I'm eager to hear more about his various playstyles and how he'll function alongside the rest of the team, both narratively and in gameplay. but it's really exciting to get to see a new character shown off this early, even before launch. And from a marketing standpoint, I gotta say, teasing DC's most famous villain as the next playable character feels like a pretty smart way to get people invested in what's to come for the game. All told, this video gave us a lot to chew on in terms of what to expect from Suicide Squad post-launch. Again, we didn't learn much about how endgame content actually functions, which is a mild disappointment, but I'm pumped to see that there's a clear roadmap in place for each season and beyond. And knowing that all of this will be available to us without the threat of a paywall gives me a lot of hope that Suicide Squad might actually deliver on most, if not all, of its promises. Time will tell. Let me know in the comments below what you found most exciting from this latest Insider episode. Is it the Joker, or maybe all of the new features coming to the game in Season 1 and beyond? If you found this video helpful or insightful at all, be sure to hit it with a like and subscribe to the channel for more gaming coverage and insight. Until next time, have a good one.